My family, we are at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre at Good Friday. They just opened the church for us. And let's go in. The facade is from the 12th century. And although it's COVID-19 coronavirus, don't worry, you are protected, I'm not. Well, I took the vaccine, but there are too many people. If you saw my previous videos, you know that it was empty. But it's Good Friday. I mean, this is the story. Then let's go in. And a lot of them are going to the tomb. Can we climb up to the Golgotha? I think it's still empty. Not so empty. Not anymore, but I want you to see where Jesus was crucified. The entrance is from the from the Catholic part. The exit is from the Greek Orthodox. What do you mean by that? What I mean by that? Oh, don't worry. That church belongs to everyone. In that case, we will start with the Catholic part. And I'm trying to be quiet. I know that it's difficult to hear, but that's still important. Well, in regular Good Fridays, you cannot go in because there are too many people. And here, this is the Catholic part. You can see some of the Via Dolorosa stations. For example, that's where he was nailed to the cross. You can see Mary Magdalene right there, and Mary the mother. The mosaic is new because that church was burned down lately, 1808. But look at that. This is the only mosaic that survived in that church from the 12th century. Jesus as the ruler of the world. That altar was made by the Medici family, and you can see here, I don't want to disturb the disciples, Mary with a spear in her heart. Mary was at the temple when Jesus was 40 days old for the presentation at the temple. And Saint Simon told her that her son will die in front of her eyes. It will be like a spear in your heart, he said. Then you can see the agony of Mary. Let's look at Mary again. Amazing, isn't it? But the most important part here, if you're Catholic, it's part of the Via Dolorosa. If you're Christian, it's important for you too, is that we enter to the Greek Orthodox chapel. This is the crucifixion place. You can see the Golgotha stone hill right here, and the people are touching it. This is the only place to touch it. And above it, you see the crucifixion, and Jesus is on the way to the cross now. It's the Good Friday. To the right, you see John the disciple. To the left, Mary, the mother. While Jesus was on the cross, he asked John to take care of his mother. As you can see, the chapel is totally different than the Catholic, the Greek Orthodox chapel. Lots of icons and different kind of art, which is so beautiful anyhow. And we're talking about the Catholic, lots of mosaics and statues. Let's continue the tour. We're now heading down through the exit, Greek Orthodox exit, to the ground floor. Why we climb? Because the Golgotha hill is hill, and you say they rebuild kind of a plaza that people will be able to walk here. Let's look at the story of the church. We just came down from the Golgotha, the skull. According to some people, that area was the area of crucifixion. That part belonged to the government, and the Golgotha, according to some, the Greek Orthodox, is the skull of the first man ever, and the tomb of the first man ever is right in that chapel. So that window, now I can talk. Through that window you can see the Golgotha, we were above it. I can see the creek, remember, at around 3 o'clock, the earth, he died and the earth started to shake. And lots of people resurrected. According to tradition, Adam was one of them. And this is, in the way, the tomb of Adam. Let's continue from the tomb of Adam, but not before I show you those two places. As we know, the Crusader kings were buried here, but the Greek Orthodox and Crusader weren't so nice friends, then it's gone. Baldwin and the rest. I think I hear the Armenian. It's true, isn't it? The Armenian? Yeah. But let's go to the tomb. All right. Before the tomb, as a Jew, they purified his body and put a shroud around him. And Joseph of Arimathea, that is garden, according to John, the book of John, was next to the crucifixion place, gave Jesus his own tomb that no one touched before. Then, if you're talking about purification, that is where they purified the body of Jesus. Let me remind you, we are in Good Friday. The Golgotha is right there. People are touching it, kissing it, blessing it, and if they're buying present, they're blessing the present there as well. On the way, you can see another chapel that belongs to the Armenian, and the Armenian believe that the three Marias saw the crucifixion from here. Then, remember the church wasn't here when Jesus was crucified. The church was built 300 years later on. What you could see here is a small hill, the Golgotha, the Calvary. This is the tomb. If you saw the mosaic wall, you know that the tomb is the tomb was a cave. But if there's something that I can say about the tomb of Jesus is that if someone didn't like him, he destroyed it. And there's nothing almost left from the tomb itself. The structure is only from the 19th century, and I mean this one, and it was renovated a few years ago. The tomb is divided into two. Oh wow! First time I can see people inside the tomb is coronavirus time. The first chapel. Ah, okay, something special. So for the TV, then let's see it as well. She's now entering the tomb. The first chapel is the angel chapel. We took care that no one will steal the body of Christ.
Hello, excuse me.
Hello. Inside the tomb, see the light there? That is the tomb itself. Oh. Right, because no one can go in. It's against the coronavirus law. Oh wow, look at that. This is new for me.
Yes. Maybe it was somewhere else, you know?
I don't know. No, but it's for today. I'm trying to figure out what's the connection between Good Sunday and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 candles.
I think everything's connected with light.
Yeah, they used it for the Catholic procession that we saw before. I don't know if you know the meaning of it. Please write it down for me. And here you can see the Catholic chapel. That's where you can hear the Armenian. You can see the Armenian. Let's go to the Armenian. That's the prison of Jesus before they. No, the Armenian not here. The Armenian are there. The Armenian are not celebrating Easter now. We do have three different Easter. The Easter of the Catholic Protestant, which is today, and then in May it's going to be the Greek Orthodox and then the Armenian. But beautiful to listen to them. And here Mary saw the gardener. She was looking Sunday for Jesus, and he met him here. You can see here, that's where Jesus was standing when Mary was standing there, exactly there. Yeah. We asked about it, and they said that it's connected to, in English, please?
It's the Franciscan friar just kind of told me that they are reading lectures, they are reading the scriptures,
Yes.
part of the Psalms too.
And the lighting candle one by one.
And and then, as we approach the hour of death of Jesus, also the candles we finish.
All right.
We switch off.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it will be the darkness.
Oh,
with the
right.
death of
Yes,
Jesus.
it's true. Remember, 3 o'clock it will be darkness. And let me remind you, although it's a regular tour at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, this is Good Friday, which is, I don't know if you feel the aesthetic. If you feel something, please tell me that. Here, I will ask Luisa. Luisa, can you use the flashlight for just a minute? I wanted to see a cave, and this is a burial cave, because some people believe that Jesus wasn't crucified here. Can I use it? And here it is. Look at that. I don't know if you can see something. I'm trying. There are niches here. And that's how they used to bury Jews at the time of Jesus. Then that area is from the time of Jesus, and it means that that church of today used to be a cemetery. Remember, it used to be a quarry, King Herod's quarry, and then he died, and no one used it anymore. Later on, the government, the Romans, took it back, and they built their church here, temple here. Meanwhile, the Jews use it to bury people because it was outside the city. Although the church now is in the center of the city, surrounded with walls, let me remind you that 2,000 years ago, it was different. Then who owns that cave, burial cave? Maybe Joseph of Arimathea, because Joseph of Arimathea gave Jesus his own tomb that no one touched before. Then in that case, he built for himself a family cemetery next to the master. Sadly, you can see the miserable situation of the church with a lot of graffiti. They're still fighting between themselves. Who owns it? Catholic, Coptic, Syrianic church? And where is the pastor? Yeah, I don't like it. But in about 300 years, if those marks will remain, that's going to be history. Now, this is the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, who gave it to Jesus. Then it was the same cave, not the same, just like that cave, the cave that you saw before. Beautiful, isn't it? Can you feel the spirit? Wow, look at that. There you go. Show them. Look at that.
It symbolized the resurrection.
Symbolize the resurrection. True. If you will be here on Sunday, that will be the resurrection. Amazing. Luisa, do you want to go out or do you want to go to the...
I want to show you what I saw restored.
Yeah.
Advantage of this period with no tourists, no visitors, to make some new works. If you remember, it was all black.
Oh,
And now you can
right, they
see
renew it.
the icon of this guy, which is Strauss.
It looks like St. George.
Looks like St. George, but I see another name. Georgios.
Georgios.
August
All
Georgios.
right,
And also
okay.
have a look at the
Oh,
side.
lovely. True. And lately they opened the prison of Jesus. Do you want to see it? Let's go to see the prison. It's a one-shot video.
I think also this one has been
Yes,
restored.
you're
Much brighter
right.
than it
True.
used to be.
True.
And this one.
Of course.
Centuries of candlelight
And time.
time.
Yeah.
And they,
And straight ahead.
all of them.
Wow, that's... I don't know if they renewed it. I think it's new. I mean, they wrote it back or something like that because I never saw it before, I must say.
I think they were simply black.
Oh, maybe. And the prison of Jesus. This is a Greek Orthodox place. Do you want to see the prison? See how the... Oh, you already knows. Okay. Then, before he was crucified, he came to here and they tied him to here with his legs, just like the icon. The church, to visit the church, you need a few hours. And let me tell you something. This is the first time that I'm doing it on the Good Friday. I mean, I've been here, but I couldn't take a video because there were too many people. Then, I don't know about you, Luisa. For you, it's the first time that it's empty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, we can hear the Armenian again. Then in that case, they won't let us go down. I wanted you to see where they found the true cross. Let's wait for them. Should we wait? I decided not to wait, although I love the chanting of the Armenian, but I'm heading to the Via Dolorosa to do it with the Franciscans. And for you, if you like that video, I know it's a long one, but it's, for me it's very important because of the Good Friday. Then subscribe my channel and please send it to everyone that you know. Then that's the tomb again. We have to make our way back from the same place, mainly because we cannot do the full round because of the Armenian procession. It's so strange to see that church crowded. But it is crowded. We are back at the atrium. It is something like 18 minutes video. I think it is the longest video that I made in that church. Then my friends, happy Easter. And let's wait for Sunday. Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Remember, you're subscribing my channel. Bye.